everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I'm your host for today, Pokorny, also known as @RatchFormer on the internet. If you don't know what the show is, because, I haven't done it in months, this show is about me talking about what I did, this week. I'm going to do some changes here. I'm actually going to put these out every single week. Yeah, and the layouts change, but the intro's still the same. Hell, I'm still drinking coffee from the same Kendrick Lamar cup. It's a bit broken. It's been spewing out coffee everywhere. I don't think it's good. I probably should trash it, but no. It means a lot to my heart, so I'm gonna keep it, even though it probably should be thrown away. Like me. This week, I watched Gilmore Girls. Oh shit. Boy, is this show fantastic. It is so up my alley, and you wouldn't expect it, right? Look at me. I'm a masculine man, right? I have a beard. I chop wood a lot. You would look at me and be like, hey Roger, you wouldn't like Gilmore Girls. You wouldn't like the tales of Lorelai and Rory Gilmore and their adventures and love and trying to find happiness. No. But I do. To me, it is the epitome of what a feel-good show is. Of course there's drama, of course there's twists and turns. If you don't know what the show is about, it aired early 2000s. I think it's on the WB it aired? Somewhere around there. WB, CW, something like that. And it's a show about Lorelai and Rory Gilmore, a mother and daughter team, and they're just kind of going through their life in a small town, Stars Hollow, kind of trying to find love and happiness and just go through the motions. And they're best friends, and that's the biggest thing about this show. The mother and daughter are best friends because Lorelai had her child at 16, and the show starts off and Rory is about 16. So, they're getting to that age where she is very mature. Rory is a very mature woman for her age ever since she was a little child. Now she's going through the motions of coming of age stories, finding her first boyfriend, trying to go to a different school, and the pitfalls that you find in any modern day coming of age story. But the twist here is that the mother is also going through certain things that kind of coincide. There are multiple times where they both have dates at the same time. You would almost see this relationship of almost someone that's a roommate, but again, she's her mother, but she doesn't let her go and do whatever. She's concerned for her daughter. She's always trying to find the best thing to do for her, sometimes a little bit too much, sometimes a little too little. It shows that this relationship can work. It shows that if you have the right circumstances, the right child, you can make a relationship like this work, at least in this made-up universe. It's a funny show, but it also is dramatic. It makes me really emotional at points. Every day I text my girlfriend and call her and I'm like, hey, this part in the show happened and I was crying a lot. But it doesn't hurt that Lorelai and Rory aren't too bad to look at times. Okay, I need to cut that out. My girlfriend can't see that. She can't see that. So, switching gears a bit, Ratchet and Clank. Ooh boy. I got this game for my birthday present for my girlfriend. Thank you so much. The game's great. It's so good. It is a reliving of my childhood. I think it's a perfect birthday gift because I played this game as a child. It's giving me a chance not only to relive certain memories in HD, but also relive them in the way that I always remembered them. I always remembered Ratchet and Clank to be this beautiful, massive game with endless possibilities and innovative weapons and beautiful graphics and awesome characters, and a lot of that was true back then, but now, not so much. So that update to change the story a little bit, to make it a little bit more enticing, change the story's perspective, add a lot more gameplay elements like brand new weapons and awesome animations to make it more like a Pixar-like video game. They really had in mind what I feel like was pretty much remastering not only the game, but remastering the experience for people that are reliving it, and also making it a very comparable video game for people that are just starting off and want to play the series for the first time. It is an amazing jumping off point. This is such a deal for a game that was $40 at launch. I think it's about $20 now. It's a steal at that point. It is such a dense video game, but also the side quests, finding things, exploring, it's fun because they give you so many weapons, and that's the best part of the game, is that they're so inventive, they're so different, so you're going to be using them in different ways to defeat enemies. You're going around, you're finding different things, you're finding different ways to kill enemies. Maybe they can drop different loot if you upgrade them enough, and there is this layered progression that really builds up into something fun. So you're constantly upgrading, you're constantly finding collectibles, you're constantly constantly finding new people to get new things from. There's not much more to say other than just play this game if you haven't, because it's clearly one of the best games of 2016, and I'm very saddened that I didn't play it in 2016. And the final thing to talk about very quickly, again, is Big Sean's album, I Decided. This album's really not good. Like, that's the best way for me to say it now. I'm not a music critic, right? That's not my area of expertise necessarily, but this album is, in my opinion, Big Sean's Views from the Six, which isn't the best compliment because I hate Views. It has some good songs, 3 good songs to be exact, and I will tell you those 3 good songs, so you don't have to listen to the rest of the album. Bounce Back, Moves, and Voices in My Head / Stick to the Plan. Those are 3 great songs. Bounce Back is one of the best songs of 2016 for sure. Amazing track, awesome, catchy, great message, great flow, some great wordplay on that. Moves, good song too. It's in that same sense of Bounce Back. It's very poppy. But then Voices in My Head / Stick to the Plan, awesome song. I love that song. It's a great Metro Boomin produced track. Fun time, great split in between where there's Metro Boomin drop when it switches into the other part of the song. Other than that, we're a little bit sparse here, right? We have the Migos feature. I didn't like that song too much. We have a song with Eminem. Boy, I don't like Eminem. It's a very serious song, and then like Eminem comes in with this grimy tone, and he says a line like, "I saw dim eyes like an ass raper." So I'm just gonna leave that there. The rest of the album is pretty much alright. So I wanted to like him a little bit more. Bounce Back was really promising, but this album didn't do much for me. Here's to Big Sean making songs in the future that are more like Bounce Back and Moves. But those are the things I did this week. If you want more, subscribe. If you want to talk to me about things, tweet at me at RajFormer, youtube.com/RajFormer. You're all in the right place. Bye-bye.